Think Earth has already revealed its biggest secrets? Think again. From pitch-black oceans to untamed jungles, giant creatures once dismissed as myths have been caught on camera, and some of them flat out shouldn't exist according to science. These aren't movie monsters. They're real, massive, and hiding in places humans barely reach, which raises one disturbing question. How many giants are still out there, completely off our radar? Stay with us till the end, and if you love uncovering the unknown, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss what's next. Number 42. Lolong. In 2011, in the Philippines, villagers and wildlife experts captured a crocodile so massive it looked unreal. Named Lolong, this saltwater crocodile measured 20 feet 3 inches long and weighed over 2,300 pounds, making it the largest crocodile ever recorded in captivity. When images of Lolong spread, people could hardly believe a reptile this huge could still exist in modern times. With jaws powerful enough to crush bone and a body built like a living tank, Lolong proved that some of Earth's most terrifying giants are not extinct. They're still alive in our rivers and wetlands. Number 41. Japanese spider crab. Off the coast of Japan, fishermen have pulled up creatures that look more like something from science fiction than real life. The Japanese spider crab is the largest crab on Earth, with legs that can stretch more than 12 feet from tip to tip. When lifted from the deep, its long, spindly legs twist and move like something alive straight out of a nightmare. These massive crabs live hundreds of feet below the surface, crawling slowly across the ocean floor, feeding on anything they can find. When one of these giants is brought up, it instantly reminds us that the deep sea is filled with creatures far stranger and bigger than most people ever imagine. Number 39. Whale shark. Drifting through the warm tropical waters, the whale shark is a living testament to the ocean's grandeur. The largest fish alive today, it can reach over 60 feet long and weigh nearly 20 tons. Yet it glides effortlessly through the water, feeding only on plankton, tiny fish, and crustaceans. Divers who swim alongside these enormous creatures describe an almost surreal experience, as if floating next to a moving cathedral of life. Its spotted, colossal body moves with calm precision, a gentle titan among the ocean's giants. Despite its size, the whale shark is completely harmless, a reminder that some of Earth's most enormous beings survive in perfect quiet beneath the waves. Number 38. Giant squid. Deep in the pitch-black depths of the Pacific Ocean, where sunlight never reaches, a massive giant squid emerged from the darkness. In 2012 and 2013, researchers using glowing lures and deep-sea submersibles recorded the enormous creature as its long tentacles stretched outward and its huge eyes scanned the black water around it. Estimated to be over 10 feet long, it moved with slow, powerful grace, hunting and reacting to its surroundings in a way humans had never witnessed before. For centuries, it was known only from washed-up remains and whale stomachs. But now this deep-sea giant had finally been seen alive in its natural world, proving that enormous beings still exist far below the surface. Number 37. Colossal squid. In the freezing waters of the Southern Ocean near Antarctica, an even more extreme deep-sea giant was brought into view, the colossal squid. In 2007, fishermen pulled one from the depths, measuring about 33 feet long and weighing over 1,000 pounds, making it the heaviest squid ever known. Unlike the giant squid, this one has rotating hooks on its tentacles and eyes as large as soccer balls, built for surviving in total darkness while battling massive predators like sperm whales. When images of this creature surfaced, its thick body and brutal-looking arms shocked scientists and the public alike, revealing that an even more powerful squid rules the cold, deep waters of the southern seas. Number 36. Anaconda. Muddy rivers and flooded forests of the Amazon, something enormous moves just beneath the surface. The green anaconda is the heaviest snake on Earth, capable of growing over 25 feet long and weighing more than 500 pounds. Footage from remote jungle regions has shown these massive snakes wrapped around prey far larger than themselves, crushing with unbelievable power before pulling their meals underwater. With eyes and nostrils positioned on top of its head, the anaconda can stay almost completely hidden while it waits, turning the river itself into a hunting ground for one of nature's most powerful giants. Number 35. Titanoboa. Deep in the coal mines of Colombia, enormous fossilized bones revealed a snake unlike anything ever known. This creature, called Titanoboa, lived around 60 million years ago and grew longer than 40 feet, with a body thick enough to wrap around massive animals. Scientists believe it was powerful enough to crush crocodiles and other large prey with ease. When these remains were studied and rebuilt, the true scale of this prehistoric giant became clear. Earth was once ruled by snakes so large that even today's biggest anacondas would look small beside it. Number 34. Jellyfish. In different parts of the world's oceans, enormous jellyfish have been seen drifting through the water, some with bells wider than 6 feet, and tentacles trailing far behind like living ribbons. Swarms of these giants have washed up on beaches in Japan, the United States, and Europe, sometimes shutting down power plants and fishing operations because of their sheer size and numbers. With their glowing, almost alien appearance, these massive jellyfish show how even some of the simplest life forms on Earth can grow into giants capable of overwhelming entire coastlines. Number 33. Giant isopod. Far below the ocean's surface, in the cold, dark depths of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, lives a creature that looks straight out of a sci-fi nightmare: the giant isopod. These massive crustaceans can grow up to 2.5 feet long and weigh over 10 pounds, dwarfing the small pillbugs we see on land. With armored bodies and multiple legs designed for crawling along the ocean floor, they scavenge for food in total darkness. Rare footage from deep-sea submersibles has revealed them moving slowly but deliberately, a reminder that even the tiniest-looking creatures can reach monstrous proportions in the deep ocean. Number 32. Goliath catfish. In the rivers of South America and Africa, massive catfish have been caught that make ordinary fish look tiny. The Goliath catfish can grow over 9 feet long and weigh more than 600 pounds, making it one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. Fishermen have documented these giants dragging nets and boats, and occasional sightings show them gliding silently along the riverbed, their enormous mouths ready to consume almost anything in their path. Powerful, elusive, and awe-inspiring, the Goliath catfish proves that even freshwater ecosystems can harbor monsters of incredible scale. Number 31. Manta ray. Gliding gracefully through tropical waters, the manta ray is one of the largest rays on the planet, with wingspans reaching up to 29 feet. Despite their massive size, these gentle giants are filter feeders, sweeping through the water with open mouths to capture plankton and small fish. Divers in places like Maldives, Mexico, and Indonesia have reported feeling dwarfed as mantas soar past, their wing-like fins creating the illusion of flying underwater. With their enormous, elegant bodies and calm presence, manta rays are a true spectacle of the ocean, showing that even the biggest creatures can move with serene grace. Number 30. Giant sea snake. Warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, some of the largest sea snakes glide silently beneath the surface. The yellow-bellied sea snake, for example, can reach over 10 feet long, with sleek, powerful bodies designed for hunting fish and avoiding predators. Rare footage from divers and research submarines has captured these snakes moving with astonishing speed and agility, disappearing into coral reefs or open water in a flash. Though venomous, they rarely attack humans, yet their size and speed make them one of the ocean's most formidable and mysterious giants. Number 29. Giant boar. In the dense forests of Southeast Asia and parts of Europe, some wild boars have grown to truly staggering sizes. Weighing over 600 pounds and stretching more than 6 feet long, these massive beasts boast curved tusks that can slice through thick underbrush with ease. Captured on trail cameras and occasionally spotted by locals, these giants move with surprising speed and strength, proving that even on land, nature still produces creatures of incredible scale and power. Encountering one is a stark reminder that some of Earth's largest animals remain untamed and unpredictable. Number 28. Giant eagle. In the remote mountains of New Guinea, reports of enormous eagles have amazed scientists and locals alike. Inspired by the extinct Haast's eagle, these modern relatives can have wingspans reaching up to 10 feet, making them some of the largest birds capable of flight. Observations suggest they are powerful hunters, capable of carrying prey much heavier than typical eagles, swooping silently through dense forests. Their sheer size and hunting skill make them apex predators of the sky, a living reminder that the skies, like the oceans and forests, still hold giant creatures we rarely witness. Number 27. Giant octopus. In the hidden corners of the Pacific Ocean, a massive shadow moves with silent precision. The giant Pacific octopus can stretch its arms over 16 feet and weigh up to 600 pounds, using its strength and intelligence to explore, hunt, and evade predators. Divers have witnessed them slipping through rocky crevices, changing color and texture instantly to blend with their surroundings. Despite their size, they move with astonishing grace, a perfect example of how the ocean's giants combine power, cunning, and mystery. Number 26. King cobra. The forests of Southeast Asia, the king cobra slithers with unmatched presence. Growing up to 18 feet long, it is the longest venomous snake on Earth, capable of delivering a fatal bite with precision and speed. Footage from wildlife reserves shows these giants raising their heads high, spreading their hood, and moving with a deliberate, almost regal grace. Despite their deadly venom, king cobras tend to avoid humans, yet their size and commanding presence make them one of the most awe-inspiring giants of the animal kingdom. Number 25. Giant salamander. Fast-flowing rivers of China and Japan, the Chinese giant salamander lurks beneath rocks and logs. Growing up to 6 feet long and weighing over 140 pounds, it is the largest amphibian on Earth. These massive, wrinkled creatures are mostly nocturnal, quietly hunting fish, insects, and crustaceans with slow, deliberate movements. Rare footage shows them gliding through water like living shadows, a silent reminder that creatures like this don't always roar. Sometimes they simply exist, unseen, in the rivers around us. Number 24. Goliath bird-eater spider. In the dense rainforests of South America, one of the largest spiders on Earth roams the forest floor, the Goliath bird-eater. With a leg span of up to 12 inches and a body weighing over 6 ounces, this enormous arachnid can prey on insects, small rodents, and even birds. Footage and close-up images reveal its thick, hairy legs and powerful fangs, a striking reminder that size and strength aren't limited to the oceans or jungles. The Goliath bird-eater proves that even on land, giant creatures exist in forms both fascinating and terrifying. Number 23. Giant freshwater stingray. The murky rivers of Southeast Asia, enormous freshwater stingrays glide like shadows along the riverbed. Some of these giants can span over 16 feet and weigh more than 600 pounds, making them the heaviest freshwater fish on the planet. Rare footage and sonar recordings show their massive, flat bodies moving effortlessly, while their long whip-like tails serve as powerful defenses. Despite their immense size, they navigate the river with surprising grace, proving that some of the largest creatures on Earth are still hiding in plain sight. Number 22. Giant monitor lizard. Hidden deep in the forests and along the riverbanks of Africa, the Komodo dragon rules as one of the planet's largest lizards. Growing up to 10 feet long and weighing over 300 pounds, this predator can overpower deer, boar, and even water buffalo with its powerful jaws and venomous bite. Footage from wildlife reserves shows it moving with surprising speed and precision, stalking its territory like a living tank. The Komodo dragon is a true giant of the land, a modern reminder of the prehistoric predators that once roamed Earth. Number 21. Elephant seal. Along the coasts of California, South America, and subantarctic islands, massive elephant seals dominate the beaches. Male elephant seals can grow over 20 feet long and weigh up to 8,800 pounds, making them the largest seals on Earth. During breeding season, their deep bellowing roars and aggressive battles for territory and mates have been captured by wildlife cameras, showing raw power and dominance. Despite their bulk, these giants are surprisingly agile in water, diving thousands of feet in search of food, proving that even the heaviest creatures can move with grace and unstoppable force. Number 20. Flying fox. As night falls over the forests of Southeast Asia and the Pacific Islands, enormous flying foxes take to the skies. With wingspans reaching up to 5 feet, these giant bats glide silently from tree to tree, foraging for fruit and nectar. Their size and graceful flight make them seem almost otherworldly, like shadows of giants drifting across the treetops. Despite being harmless to humans, their presence is a striking reminder that some of Earth's largest creatures don't just live on land or in the sea, they rule the skies after dark. Number 19. Giant centipede. The rainforests of South America and Southeast Asia, colossal centipedes crawl among the leaf litter and fallen logs. Some of these giants can reach over 12 inches long, with venomous fangs capable of subduing small animals like lizards, frogs, and even bats. Rare footage shows them moving with astonishing speed and precision, hunting stealthily in the dark. Their massive size, combined with their deadly venom and aggressive hunting style, makes the giant centipede a creature that turns even the tiniest corners of the forest into a battleground. Number 18. Moray eel. Slipping through the cracks of coral reefs in the Indo-Pacific region, the giant moray eel is a predator few dare to encounter. Some individuals can grow over 10 feet long, with thick, muscular bodies and powerful jaws lined with sharp teeth. Divers and underwater researchers have filmed these eels lurking in crevices, striking suddenly at prey with lightning speed. Though largely hidden from view, their immense size and predatory skills make them one of the ocean's most formidable giants, silently patrolling the reefs like living shadows. Number 17. Giant toad. The swamps and forests of South and Central America. Some cane toads reach over 9 inches long and weigh more than 2 pounds, making them true giants among amphibians. Equipped with potent toxins to defend against predators, these massive toads dominate their environment. Footage shows them hopping steadily across the forest floor, their size and presence impossible to ignore. The giant toad proves that even the smallest corners of the wild can be home to towering giants. Number 16. Giant sea star. On the seafloor and oceans around the world, enormous giant sea stars stretch across the rocks, with some species growing over 3 feet in diameter. These slow-moving invertebrates may appear harmless, but their size allows them to dominate the surfaces they inhabit, feeding on mollusks and other small creatures by venting their stomachs over prey. Rare underwater footage captures these giants crawling across reefs and rocky bottoms, a silent but powerful presence. The giant sea star is a reminder that even the simplest-looking creatures can reach extraordinary sizes in the depths of the ocean. Number 15. Coconut crab. On tropical islands across the Indian and Pacific Oceans, the coconut crab reigns as the largest land-living arthropod in the world. Some can grow over 3 feet from claw to claw and weigh up to 9 pounds, with claws strong enough to crack open coconuts effortlessly. Footage shows these giants climbing trees, scuttling across beaches, and dragging heavy objects with surprising strength. The coconut crab proves that giant creatures aren't limited to the sea or forest. They can rule the land too, combining size, strength, and ingenuity in one incredible package. Number 14. Megalodon. Long before humans ruled the seas, the oceans were dominated by the megalodon, the largest predator to ever exist. This colossal shark could grow over 60 feet long, with jaws so massive they could crush whales like toys. Fossilized teeth and bite marks on ancient whale bones reveal the sheer power of this apex predator, capable of striking with terrifying speed and force. Imagining a megalodon moving through today's oceans is almost unimaginable. A living nightmare of muscle and teeth, a reminder of just how monstrous life on Earth can become. Number 13. Giant oarfish. Slipping silently through the open waters of the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, the giant oarfish looks like a living ribbon of myth. These oceanic serpents can reach over 36 feet long, with long, undulating bodies and shimmering silver scales that catch even the faintest light. Rare sightings by fishermen and deep-sea explorers reveal their massive dorsal fins waving like banners, giving them an almost otherworldly, prehistoric appearance. Often glimpsed near the surface during storms or currents, the giant oarfish reminds us that some of the ocean's largest and most mysterious giants remain hidden in plain sight. Number 12. Giant clam. Anchored to the coral reefs of the Indo-Pacific, the giant clam is a slow-moving titan of the ocean floor. Some individuals can reach over 4 feet across and weigh more than 500 pounds, making them the largest bivalves alive today. Their massive shells provide shelter for countless small fish and invertebrates, turning each clam into a miniature ecosystem. Despite their size, giant clams filter feed silently, drawing in water to extract plankton and nutrients, a gentle yet monumental presence. Observing one is like seeing a living relic of ancient seas, proof that even immobile creatures can hold the title of true giants. Number 11. Giant grouper. Gliding slowly through the coral reefs of the Caribbean and Atlantic, the Goliath grouper is a true king of the underwater world. These giants can grow over 8 feet long and weigh more than 800 pounds, their massive bulk allowing them to dominate entire reef systems. Despite their size, they move with surprising grace, maneuvering through narrow crevices and ambushing prey with incredible force. Divers often describe the experience as swimming alongside a living tank, a prehistoric relic that proves some of the ocean's largest creatures are still very much alive and commanding their domain. Number 10. Anteater. Roaming the rainforests and grasslands of South America, the giant anteater is a slow-moving but formidable presence. Stretching up to 8 feet long from snout to tail, its long tubular nose and sticky tongue allow it to devour tens of thousands of ants and termites in a single day. Its massive claws aren't just tools. They're weapons, capable of fending off predators like jaguars and pumas. Observing a giant anteater in its natural habitat, moving deliberately through dense foliage, is like witnessing a living machine built for survival, a true land giant shaped by evolution for both precision and power. Number 9. African millipede. Crawling slowly across the forest floors of sub-Saharan Africa, the giant African millipede is a living fortress of legs. Some of these colossal arthropods grow over 15 inches long, with thousands of tiny legs moving in mesmerizing wave-like coordination. Though harmless to humans, their sheer size and armored body make them look almost prehistoric, dominating the leaf litter and detritus they consume. Watching one move is hypnotic, a multi-limbed giant that proves even the smallest corners of the forest can host astonishing creatures. Number 8. Lion's mane. Jellyfish. Floating through the icy waters of the Arctic and North Atlantic oceans, the giant lion's mane jellyfish drifts like a phantom of the deep. Its bell can span over 8 feet, while its tentacles trail for more than 120 feet, longer than a blue whale, creating a surreal, almost otherworldly spectacle. Each tentacle is lined with stinging cells capable of paralyzing prey, allowing it to capture fish and smaller jellyfish with terrifying efficiency. Moving gracefully yet ominously, this colossal invertebrate shows that the ocean's giants can be both beautiful and deadly, drifting silently in a world humans barely glimpse. Number 7. Arau turtle. In the winding waterways of the Amazon basin, the Arau turtle glides slowly but powerfully through the river. Growing over 3 feet long and weighing more than 200 pounds, this giant turtle dominates its aquatic environment. Its massive domed shell provides protection against predators, while smaller fish and creatures often find shelter among its armored body. Watching it move through the murky waters is like seeing a living fortress, a giant of the freshwater world that has survived for millions of years in one of Earth's most dangerous ecosystems. Number 6. Giant weta. In the forests of New Zealand, the giant weta rules the undergrowth like a living relic of the past. Some can weigh up to 2.5 ounces, heavier than a sparrow, with powerful legs and spiny bodies that help them survive predators. Though flightless, their size and strength make them one of the largest insects in the world, moving deliberately among leaves and logs as if patrolling their tiny domain. Observing a giant weta is a reminder that giants aren't limited to mammals or sea creatures. Even the insect world holds its own astonishing titans. Number 5. Paddlefish. Gliding silently through the murky rivers of North America and China, the giant paddlefish looks like a creature from another era. With a body stretching over 7 feet long and a distinctive paddle-shaped snout, it sweeps through the water filtering plankton and tiny fish. Its size and unusual shape make it a living relic of prehistoric times, a reminder that some giants have survived virtually unchanged for millions of years. Watching it drift along riverbeds, almost ghost-like, gives a glimpse into a world where ancient giants still roam. Number 4. Black marlin. The tropical waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, the black marlin slices through the waves like a living torpedo, growing over 15 feet long and weighing more than 1,500 pounds. This incredible predator combines immense size with unmatched speed, capable of leaping from the water and striking with explosive power. Fishermen and marine researchers alike describe it as a force of nature, a creature that commands respect with every surge and tail flick. The black marlin proves that in the open ocean, giants aren't just massive, they're unstoppable. Number 3. Flying squirrel. As night falls over the mountain forests of Asia, shadows stretch between towering trees, and among them, the giant flying squirrel glides silently. With a wingspan of up to 5 feet, it soars from tree to tree with astonishing precision, using flaps of skin stretched between its limbs to navigate the forest canopy. Though herbivorous, its size makes it one of the largest gliding mammals on Earth, commanding the skies in a silent, elegant patrol. Watching it in motion feels like witnessing a phantom of the forest, a living testament to how giants can exist not only on land or in the sea, but in the air above. Number 2. Koi. The serene ponds of Japan, some koi grow to astonishing sizes, stretching over 4 feet long and weighing more than 100 pounds. These majestic fish move slowly through the water, their shimmering scales reflecting sunlight like liquid gold, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. Despite their peaceful existence, their enormous size commands attention, and they dominate the waters they inhabit, often outcompeting smaller fish. Observing a giant koi glide gracefully beneath lily pads is like witnessing a living jewel of the aquatic world, proving that even in calm, contained waters, nature can produce true giants. Number 1. Moth. As dusk falls over the forests of Southeast Asia, a massive shadow drifts silently through the night. The Atlas moth, one of the largest moths on Earth, spreads its wings over 12 inches wide, their intricate patterns glowing faintly under moonlight. Though delicate in appearance, its sheer size and slow, deliberate flight make it a commanding presence among nocturnal creatures. Watching it glide through the trees is like seeing a living piece of art in motion, a reminder that even insects can become giants in their own world. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to join us on our journey through the world's incredible discoveries.